At the counter of a Taco Bell, a soldier in full uniform stepped forward, ready to place his order. He looked calm, focused, and completely unaware that something unusual was about to unfold right behind him. Just as he reached the register, he suddenly stopped. His attention snapped toward two boys nearby, their conversations striking him as something he couldn't ignore. Whatever he heard pulled him out of his own world and into theirs. Sensing the weight of the moment, he turned and walked toward them, choosing to intervene instead of staying silent. There was no hesitation, only purpose, as if he knew stepping in was the right thing to do. Across the room, another customer quickly lifted a smartphone, recognizing that something significant was happening. He hit record, unaware that the brief clip he captured would leave both him and millions of viewers stunned by what came next. Army Lieutenant Colonel Robert Risdon had no idea anyone was paying attention to him, much less filming him, when he stopped at a Taco Bell in Mobile, Alabama, simply hoping to grab a quick dinner. To him, it was an ordinary night. To everyone else, it was the beginning of something unforgettable. Sitting a few tables away was Jason Gibson, quietly eating alone. But the moment the uniformed soldier walked in, Gibson found himself watching him without even realizing it. Something about the soldier's presence stood out, and it wouldn't be long before that instinct proved right. Both men soon noticed two young boys rushing around the front counter, clearly nervous but determined. When Risdon overheard what they were doing, he approached them with a single, unexpected question. A question that nearly made Gibson choke on his burrito. Startled, he grabbed his phone and hit record. The boys, just 9 and 13, had been dropped off at the restaurant and were trying to sell homemade desserts to raise money for their church. Their small voices carried a mix of hope and hesitation. And as it turned out, Lieutenant Colonel Risdon didn't have any cash on him, but what he did next would change the night completely. Risdon could have simply declined, demanded to know where their parents were, or pretended not to see them at all. But he couldn't ignore the children. The soldier had quickly noticed the boys looked cold and wet, and it was getting late. So he asked them if they had had anything to eat for dinner yet. They hadn't. What happened next was captured on camera by Gibson, who was so affected that he uploaded the video to Facebook and begged others to share it. I was in a Taco Bell tonight when two kids came in trying to sell homemade desserts for money. I overheard a soldier ask the kids if they were hungry and told them to follow him to the counter. He would buy them dinner. I had to video it and share, Gibson wrote in the video caption, explaining how the kind-hearted soldier invited the boys up to the register, where he told them to order whatever they wanted to fill their bellies. Dinner was on him. With huge smiles and hearts full of gratitude for this stranger, the boys danced around with excitement as they awaited their warm meals. On top of buying tacos and drinks for the kids, Risdon shared a friendly conversation with them. It was a moving sight, to say the least. As the three sat together waiting for the food, Risdon learned more about the boys' lives and their determination to help their church community. Despite their young age, they had taken it upon themselves to contribute in whatever way they could. The soldier listened intently as they spoke about their dreams and aspirations, offering words of encouragement and wisdom. In those few minutes, a bond formed between them, one that transcended the simple act of buying a meal. It was a reminder that sometimes the most meaningful connections happen in the most unexpected places, between strangers who choose to see the humanity in one another. And Gibson wasn't the only one left feeling proud of those who bravely serve our country wherever they are. The footage touched tens of thousands of people who were compelled to share the inspirational clip across social media. As the video went viral, more was learned about the heroic soldier. Robert Risdon, a U.S. Army Ranger and a father of two, was stationed at Fort Benning, Georgia. Helping them was an easy decision, more of a reaction. They were cold, wet, and hungry, "They were great kids, very respectful and smart," he said. "It was the least I could do for two young Americans. They were happy to get some chow for sure, and very thankful." Risdon says his motivation to help lies in the U.S. Army Rangers mission statement. "I think I can best sum things up as to why I did it because of a creed I live up to every day. The Ranger Creed," he said. One line in the creed encapsulates, I think, why I helped. "Never shall I fail my comrades." Calling the boys his comrades, he added, "It was my duty to help them." Praise for his actions flooded social media, but Risdon admitted, "I'm kind of embarrassed and humbled by the praise," but he was quick to say he doesn't need it. Further explaining what he meant, Risdon added, "I am a believer that we live in the best country in the world with the best people, and that acts of kindness happen every day. Others see things differently, however. Our troops are always taking care of us." Gibson's caption to the video that captured the soldier's good deed continued. He went on to thank Lieutenant Colonel Risdon and asked others to, please share this, adding, "I heard the little one say, 'I want to be just like you when I grow up,'" and saluted him. Indeed, this world could use a lot more men like Robert Risdon, who will always be remembered, not only by these two boys, but by all others who got to see and enjoy his spontaneous act of kindness. He proved that our soldiers are honorable men, always looking out for their fellow Americans, big or small. Our brave men and women in the military give so much, both on and off the battlefield. Robert Risdon is proof, and sometimes it's the smallest acts that make the biggest impact in ways we may not have ever imagined. He only aimed to fill 2 bellies that day, but this soldier touched hearts everywhere. The least that we can do is give him some well-earned recognition. We would love to hear your thoughts on this compassionate soldier. Please feel free to share your opinions in the comments section below. I hope you like this video. Please give us a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your loved ones. Also, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.